Well, friends, today we are playing Garten of Banban 6. Yes, it came out yesterday, and today we're playing it. Unexpectedly. Do you realize they've done 6 parts already? It's ridiculous.
Come on, Biden. People have to make a living like you. That's why you're stealing from our country. Okay, it's a joke. Let's get started.
Let's go. It's my first time in this game, so you better get me up to speed. I have no idea what's going on here.
Anyway, we're in some kind of garden. There's a bunch of different creatures, aggressive and not. And we've got to get on with the story to make a long story short. But in general, I'll say that Garten of Banban is one of the coolest horror games in recent memory. And despite the fact that for a year came out already, how many parts? 5, I think. I'm glad I got to play this game.
Yeah, I saw that it had a pretty unusual plot.
What kind of wonder is that?
Did you look in the mirror? Okay, it's Sheriff Toadster, and he seems nice. And over there in the corner, I saw a Stinger Flynn lying around. He looks like an octopus, and he's been trying to kill us, or he's been our friend. It's really weird. By the way, Obama has a drone here, and that's where the main gameplay comes in. Like you can push buttons, hit enemies at the right moments. It's a very cool mechanic. Quite unusual, except for the fact that the graphics in this game from the first part has not changed at all.
Yes, they decided to roll out all their employees to make 5 parts a year. What a hard worker they are. Although the plot and character development here is really good.
I think we should go after this miracle. I don't even know what it looks like. You got it. Trump's face after he lost the election to Biden. But seriously, I guess we'd better not show off too much. There's all kinds of dangers out there. It's just like my house when I'm not at home.
We should go after him. He's obviously going to help us, just like Russia in the presidential election.
You can't admit defeat. It happens. I think we better stay close to this guy, because if we don't, we're screwed. It's dark for a reason. Some nab sits in there and we start over. Well, at least this place has fast downloads. Not like the new best game of the year, Starfield.
Who sits in the dark? You warn me if there's a monster close by. I know about Starfield. It's the worst game I've ever played. You can tell the game was made for years by experienced developers. But if you look at Garten of Banban, it was made by one developer, some student or something. And this is what came out of the game. There's a 6th installment.
Uh-oh, we better hurry. Why is it that when it got dark, the guy ran away first? He's obviously a good friend. Better help us out. Well, looking at the current beauty, if the game was really made by one person, he should be applauded. It's done well. The main thing is that the story in this part is not pumped up.
I wonder who will appear again in this part. All the same characters or someone new? I think it's time for Jester. He was shown in the teaser for the new part. Hopefully he will be here too.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is it the colorful one? I've seen him on YouTube videos. A guy named Buggy Huggy. Maybe you have. He did some incredibly cool animations.
Yeah, he's cool. He made up his own monsters, worked on their design. He's a very talented guy. We need that kind of guy. I'd love to have him on board. By the way, maybe our viewers and subscribers have seen his videos. Tell us if you like this kind of animation, and what do you think about this genre? Write in the comments.
Donald, you better stop talking. We've got to go. I hope it's not what I think it is. I don't really see where we have to go. But just wandering around isn't a good idea either. I don't know what we're supposed to do. To be honest, the previous installments have had that problem too. You can just stand there and not know what they want you to do. Maybe we need some parkour.
Well, what a long time he's been talking. I see the door behind him blocked. It needs a key, a black-colored card. Well, where do we find it? It's worth running around. I see some kind of display. What have we got here? Wait, I don't quite get it. We're going to have to look closer. I remember a table like this from earlier in the series. I think this is where you can customize the drone, like its color and stuff. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not the new president of the United States.
By the way, look, there's some kind of tape or something. You can watch the movie. I'd like to see a horror movie. But no women. I have enough scary women at home. Where do you want me?
There's the pipes. Like I predicted, there's goddamn parkour. In a game like this, parkour is not a good idea. It's just that the moves are so clumsy. It's impossible to jump on those pipes I don't know if we're going to be able to get through it, so I fell.
Go. Okay, people like me learn how to jump in basketball. So it's no problem for me to jump on these pipes. I'm doing great.
Everything except politics, of course. It's violent, but it's believable. So I think I might have even gotten in here. And what's in store for us? That sheriff said you need something to survive in the dark, like a lamp or a flashlight.
There's not much left. I'm getting too old for this kind of game, but in my day, it was doom and quake. Now I'm jumping from pipe to pipe. What a laugh. Well, what you can't take away from this game is the special design. It's very well done. The characters are really unique, and the monsters are terrifying. As a chorus game is really good. But to understand what's going on here, you guys should play the previous parts. The plot here is tied in with all the parts, and you won't understand a damn thing unless you've played the previous installments.
Yes, got up and went to play. He sits here and watches the video. Okay, just kidding. We're just a bunch of old guys who decided to play a horror movie and make a video about it. Give it a like, at least for this. What the hell is this?
Oh, he looked like Putin. And why did he attack us? By the way, I was the only one who thought it was impossible to move. What the hell?
It didn't seem to you. Apparently it was intended that way. That is, they simply killed us. Maybe I should have done something else and then just take this damn lamp. Creepy room. What was in it? Looks like a White House. Some kind of beds, books, lamps. Apparently I need to read a book. By the way, I have never seen that monster before. Because he attacked me, I will sue him. I will get so much money from his face that he will remain a beggar.
The only thing you're right about is that the monster is really new. I haven't seen him anywhere. Why was he so slow? Usually they quickly fall on you from above. How are prices during the crisis? We should move away from here as soon as possible. I don't want to meet him again and die. Moreover, the light bulb seems to be behind us, or whatever it is.
But this creature really scared me, no matter how you screamed. Although I'm surprised we're playing a horror game. But according to all the laws of tolerance, I should not be killed.
In the game, your laws do not work, just like in our country. Okay, it's time to go. I saw portraits of all the characters on the walls there. I should take a look again. I hope there will be a bunch of dialogues between the characters again.
Time to get down from here. What awaits us next, I hope, is not the fate of Europe. It's good that you don't take damage when you fall from here. So what do we have there? I see old friends, or rather a friend. This is Banbanella, or whatever its name is. She seemed to be evil and kind and evil. I'm already confused in this game. The characters constantly either attack you or become your best friends, just like Russia. Again, a ton of dialogue.
Yes, someone tell them that this only works in Bethesda games. I need to hurry up, friends. Otherwise, I still have presidential affairs waiting for me. Of course, you won't understand me. Come on, Sheriff, speak quickly.
By deeds, do you mean getting your son off his back? Or he may fall from a ladder, an airplane, or fall asleep during a speech. Really good things.
This doesn't concern you. Go ahead and play the hero. Let's move on. As I understand it, our drone now has light bulbs, or something like that, and they will supposedly help us cross this darkness. But why do we need to move somewhere else? It seems like it's not bad here.
Yes, there weren't enough such lanterns in my area. Maybe then I wouldn't have become president. It's dark here, like in a famous place. And how to go about it here?
Obviously, you need to point the drone somewhere and it will fly. Is it on the left mouse button, or have you forgotten from old age where the mouse is and where the keyboard is? Left click, and the drone flies in the direction you indicated. The right one returns to its place.
It's not for you to talk about age. You're confusing countries, not just the location of the keyboard and mouse. I'm not sure how you even entered the game with us, old man. You should be in other places right now. Yes, and get more treatment.
The controls in this game are certainly not the best, as has already been noted.
This is not the right word. This drone is controlled worse than the country in which I am the president. Getting from lantern to lantern seems impossible. You have to work incredibly hard to do this.
It seems so because, in principle, it is difficult for you to get anywhere other than the list of the worst presidents of the United States. You just need to deploy the drone. It doesn't seem that difficult, does it?
Friends, it's time for us to slowly finish with this game. If you still want to see how we three old men play something similar or continue Garten of Banban, then you need to write a comment, like it, and click on the bell. Don't keep me waiting.
You really don't want problems with the law, Press said, and I'll go into the dark and I'm tired of playing this.
Goodbye, everybody.